Hello, guys, and welcome to what I'm calling the rebranding. Now, I'm calling it the rebranding because I've had my logo and the name of my channel since I was still going to school in freshman year of college. This first design that you're seeing will be a rough draft. Not quite what it needs to be, but still, general idea of what I want to go for. I decided later to do a more close to home one to say. So I started with the background and one of my favoriteest Pokemon of all time, Garchomp. Garchomp from Generation 4 was one of the best designs of that region, and this is the region that included Regigigas, the literal creator of land and the Regis. Garchomp to me feels like a Pokemon that combines every boy's aspect of cool thing, but is most known to be aggressive, but docile and loyal to the trainers that it has a close bond to. The second part of this that I'm adding is FNAF. Yes, I know, a weird place to be drawn inspiration from, but hear me out. FNAF is the other more more notable inspiration for me to start drawing and doing videos. I love FNAF. It is a nice, scary horror game that, for its time and still today, is revolutionary. So, basically, my new design's gonna be a mechanized Garchomp. But enough of me talking. I'll talk more as the video goes on. Please, enjoy. Quick side note. The reason why it's going so slow is that the original video would have only been, what? Sorry, having to do a quick math. Like 7 minutes long? So in post-editing, I slow down the video for all of you people. That way you can enjoy my process in drawing this. Now, the chest piece that you see here, I actually changed later on in the video to make it make more sense with what this was gonna be. Like, it's supposed to be a robot. It's not gonna have minimal supports. I think I did the same thing for the neck. I did something similar, change it up a little bit and making it more stable looking. That centerpiece that you see there that I'm drawing in between the neck is actually a voice box. Now, I placed it there to, in theory, to emulate the sound box, the roars that Garchomp does. Now, I don't think you see this in the final design. I think you see bits and pieces of it. I still like drawing this, though. I was actually avoiding the tail for a long while because I wasn't sure how I wanted to draw the tail. So I instead tried going for the fins, which I don't think I added in the final design of this. I think on purpose. Yes, Garchomp is my favorite boy, and the fins make him a big part of his design. However, I felt like the way I would have to do it would take way too long. So I ended up not doing it. But the end result still looks very good. And see here, the tail gave me some troubles. I was trying to make it to where it wrapped all the way around the tail, but then decided to go for a more simpler design since most of it you guys wouldn't be seeing in the final design anyway. This is where I started doing the outer shell. Now, one thing to know is the shaded parts will be where it's translucent. And I decided to give it face patterns like those of the Funtime animatronics from FNAF. Quick recap, pardon me, sorry. FNAF is a horror game where animatronics hunt you down to your office or like building structure and, well, give you a nice cupcake, we'll say. I know YouTube is very picky on the words used in videos, so better safe than sorry. It's a horror game, and, well, I love it to death. Here's another thing I did for this. I tried keeping the colorations separate platings. In the end, it worked out pretty well. Oh yeah, I started fixing up the arms and making them more detailed, adding little platings here and there to make it stand out a little bit more. Mainly just to give them the vibe to add more translucent pieces, but hey. For a while, I tried doing it where the back had stuff to go in, the top of the head, where the backside would show, but then I eventually just got rid of most of it. And I also made it to where the shell fit around the bones a lot better, except for the corner of the armpit. That I just ended up erasing later. The coloring stage. I love coloring for these types of drawings. Oh yeah, and this I went back and gave the back side of the jaw. That way the teeth could sit in it better. Oh yeah, I tried doing every other plating different colors of line work. Like the blue would have a really dark blue, the red would have a darker red, the yellows would have, a yellower tone. And here I go back at trying the color again. This time adding the colors that are already on Garchomp in the patterns that they are. I kind of switch back and forth between coloring it, then filling out the spots I missed, coloring it, filling out the spots I missed for each of the platings. And it worked out really well. I love the coloring for it. This one I just recolored Garchomp to be a teal. And I did the translucent platings as teal because that's one of my favorite colors. And it looks good on Garchomp here. The reds complement the teal and the blues nicely, and the yellows pull out a pop of color. And I really liked it. Also, let me know, guys, if the backgrounds to these videos are a little too bright. I know sometimes we watch these videos in the dark just to pass time and, fall asleep to. And I want to make sure you guys are not getting flashbanged every time you open one of my videos. Here I started doing the endoskeleton of this, making it more detailed. Sorry, I spaced for a second. I started added little details here and there, like the bolts and the little wires here and there. Try and get it all perfect. I think here's one of the mistakes I made. I didn't add that other side of the little rod by the jaw connecting the two jaw pieces together. I don't think I ever noticed this when I was drawing. Oh, here I made sure that tongue was a different layer than the rest. For all of you wondering, which I don't know how many that actually is. Sorry, no offense to you guys. But I use a Apple tablet to do all my drawings on and editing and voiceovers and whatnot. And I love my tablet. Eventually, I might switch over and do digital art on my computer once I get a better one. But until then, I'm just gonna keep with my tablet. Now, a fun trick I did for the translucent bits on this Garchomp design, I just turned down the opacity on the layer that I used after giving it the different teal shades and the little robotic sparkle to show the skeleton underneath. Here I'm just fixing up some line work and making sure it all fits to the body right. I'll continue doing that after coloring this, or probably even during it. I don't remember right now. But if you like this, leave a like on the video. Subscribe to my channel, it really helps me a lot. And leave a comment down below saying what do you want to see more of. I draw more than just Pokemon. I also draw landscaping and other fan arts. If you check out my TikTok at Replica Gaming 222, you can see all the other arts I do. I do more detailed arts on my Instagram at Replica Gaming 222. Look for the dragon icon. Or this one once the video's over. Where I do a lot of cool looking ones. I think I have a SpongeBob horror themed one on there somewhere. Go check it out. After this video, of course. Now for the colors, I just kept it towards like a more desaturated version of the colors I had for Garchomp with the shell. In the end, it turned out real nicely and I loved it. Here I just turned off the background layer to see where all of those spikes were and get them all colored in. The center chest is a mega stone for Garchomp. I just added that in from Google. I was tired when I had to finish this drawing up. But as we close out this video, I want to thank you for watching. Welcome back, new and old viewers. This is the rebranding of my channel, which I shall now be calling Paradox Rebranded. I'll have a lot more art videos posting. I got the fire starter working now. But with that, I hope to see you soon.